What up, y'all? It's your girl Jay with the juice, and welcome back to Take a Sip with Jay. I'm your girl Jay, and I told y'all I had a special guest for y'all. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, he ready, y'all. His name is Troy Cicero Jr. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You welcome. So let's give a little bit about Troy, who he is. Troy is 19, correct?
18.
He about to be 19. Let me put a little, he about to be 19. He is a college athlete, and he is a basketball player, correct?
Yes.
You are 6'2".
Yes.
185 pounds?
Yeah.
Man, me too. No, I'm not. I would actually cry if I was 185. No, seriously though. But he graduated from Romeoville High School, where he was an all-state guard as a junior and senior in 2022 and 2023.
Yes.
He attended Joliet Central High School as a freshman and sophomore in 2020 and 2021. He was a 4-year starter and a 3-time all-conference player. He led Romeoville to its most wins in a season in school history as a senior.
Yes.
Dang, you got hands. Okay. No, he averaged 10 points or better all 4 years of high school with totals of 14 and 19 points per game as a junior and senior. Also averaged 5 assists and rebounds those seasons. 2-time academic excellence award winner. Played for the Illinois Wolves on the UAAA circuit. He is the son of Tara and Troy Cicero. He had a 4.3 GPA throughout high school with a load of all AP and honors classes. He earned the Officer R. Moore Award for his character, respect, and passion for the game as a student athlete. Was in the top 10% academically at his school. Received the R. House Award for leadership and inclusive at his school. Father was a 4-year starter at a point guard for Loris College.
Yes.
Good Lord.
You
only 19. That is amazing, man. I got some questions for you, like seriously. So first of all, how you doing? Thank you for coming.
Good. Thank you. I appreciate you just having me out here. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
For sure. A little backstory. So I tell y'all all the time, I'm an assistant track coach. He was down there supporting his sister.
Yeah.
And my colleague was like, do you know who that is? I'm like, no, should I? Like, should I? And then he got to explain it. So I just walked up to his parents because I'm like, minor, y'all. Hello.
Right.
And we here. And I was so excited when I was researching him because I'm like, a 4.3, I never seen that a day in my life. So, baby, you are smart.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little about that. You're an athlete and you're a student. I tell my kids all the time, you're a student first. So, how did you learn how to balance being a student and an athlete? And you got a 4.3. AP classes are no joke.
Oh, yeah. That was great what you just said. My parents just instilled in me since young, just being a student first, athlete second. I couldn't play basketball without like having great grades. So, I had to stick with it. My parents just instilled just having great education, just all the AP and honors classes that I was doing, just working on those, being diligent. My mom actually she would like take us to like the library and stuff as young, just instilling in that. And then my dad also just saying like fun and focus. It's a time where you can have fun, but just focusing on my books and stuff. Like even though my friends might not be doing the same things or something like that, just sticking with it, like that's gonna propel you in life, and just having that education is even better. So just I think that's best.
Man, that you said a mouthful. You're a student first, athlete next, and that was motivating, huh? No basketball, no grades, no basketball, boy. Puts falling down. Okay, so tell me a little bit about this. Now that you are in college, what is the biggest difference between being a high school athlete and now you are a college athlete as well? And you go to Loyola in Maryland, correct?
Yes, I Division I in Baltimore.
Yeah, man. So you D1, you full-time student.
Yeah.
How do you balance all that now? What's the difference between college and now high school?
So academically, I feel like the change was like evident. Like as soon as I came, like, it was just faster paced. The curriculum was a lot faster. Even though I was in AP and honors, just seeing that change, it just made me think like, okay, I gotta lock in. I gotta stay to my books. I gotta have discipline, like just a schedule. I feel like going from high school to college, the biggest thing was time management and the schedule. Just knowing like what you could put your priorities on, and just what you could lock in on. Just also on top of that, being in the gym a lot. And then on my end, like it was a little different for me because I had 2 injuries this year. So I had a couple of setbacks, but just staying like dedicated into my word, and like being in Maryland, obviously far from home, and just like not being like with my family and stuff, it was kind of hard at first, but just knowing that like if I stay with it, if I stay locked in, stay confident in myself, and like knowing if I'm doing like books and ball, doing both strong, which is something me and my dad came up with, just staying locked in with those, I knew that I'd be good. So just keep propelling myself. I was actually Dean's List last semester, so.
Hey now, okay, he said them grades have not slipped.
Come on now.
Don't let it fool you. I'm still on it. Just
Right.
listen, Mom and Dad, that stuff worked. He said,
yeah.
all right. Because it's the same thing in college, right? Like, if you don't do your grades, you're not on that court.
It's even worse. Like, they'll take your scholarship, so you gotta stay locked in.
Say, because who wants to pay for it if you don't have to?
Right.
Now, are you on a full ride, or how does that work?
Yeah.
Academically, sports, how was that?
So I got a full ride, like athletically there. So the coaches just had a great trust with them since day one. Like, they started recruiting me my junior year that summer, doing travel basketball and stuff. They found me. They just had trust in me. They just believed in me, and so I felt like that was the right fit for me. So I decided to go there.
That's dope. Like, man, this young man is doing a lot of great things. I love it.
Thank you.
So, tell me a little about this. What is the hardest balance now with your schoolwork and trying to probably balance now? Not only you have a social life in high school, but it's different now.
Yeah.
You in college now, so you a D1 athlete.
Right.
I know you got your schoolwork, and we all know you party in college. So how do you balance doing all three of those things?
Me, honestly, like, I also just saw this thing, a well-known NBA player named Jalen Brunson. He said his parents talked to him about, like, basketball, books, and social. Like, you have those three things to choose, like, whatever two you can put your focus on. And that's just how I'm, like, living the two. Like, so basketball and books come first, and then the social life will always be there. So I feel like if I'm sticking to, like, my goals right now, the social life and stuff, that'll be, like, later on. Like, that'll just be there, so always. So if I stick to my goals, if I'm locked in right now, I don't really, to be honest, I don't really go out like that. I don't really party that much, like when I go back to school and stuff. So I leave that to everybody else who just trying to have that life. But that's just not me right now. I'm just focused on my goals. Yeah.
That's such an excellent thing. I would listen. I wish Jay had that mindset at 19, but we're gonna leave that where that is. We're gonna leave that. And welcome back to Take a Sip with Jay. If you're just tuning in right now, my guest today is Troy Cicero Jr. And he is a basketball player, a young athlete, and he's a student athlete as well. Highly intelligent for all my younger listeners, a 4.3. So yes, grab him while you can, girls. No, before you get famous. No, seriously though. But we were just speaking to him, and he was talking about the balance between being an athlete and being a D1 athlete and being a student and doing all these things. So you already said that social life come last. Does that include your dating life too as well?
I actually have a girlfriend right now.
Oh, sorry y'all. Can't help you.
Right, we about to hit actually 1 year in like 2 weeks.
Does she go to the school with you?
No, she's back home. She's here. So
okay.
Yeah, that long distance was a little bit of a struggle at first, a little bit as well. But we fought through that, like just knowing that trust and communication is like key, especially to long distance relationships, but in relationships in general. So just having a great support system around us too, like our family and stuff, just also wanting us to stick together. So I love her so.
Man, God, if you listening, copy and paste when I have one, okay? When I have a son, copy and paste. But seriously though, question for you: who's your favorite NBA player?
Gotta be Steph Curry.
Why Steph?
So I've been actually, I wouldn't call myself a bandwagon. I've been rocking with him since about like 2015, 2016, right before they started like getting like real big, right before he started getting real big. But I feel like just his shot making ability, just the way he plays the game, his confidence, and then also AI, Kobe, just like some other legends too, like that are guards. But so Steph Curry.
Steph Curry for sure. Okay, I like Steph. Now, what are some of your plans even outside of basketball? Like academically, what are you majoring in? How does that work?
I'm actually undecided right now, but probably going to lean towards business management. And I actually just left LA last Tuesday. I got invited to accepted into a Black Student Athlete Summit.
What is that? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my school, I was one of 4 from Loyola to go. It was all like Black students, and then one coach that came with us. It was like 4 or 5 days of just straight networking, like learning, growing, communicating with like professional athletes, just branding, building my brand basically out there. Just a lot of NIL and marketing. We talked about how to become a pro athlete. And then another big thing, like leading back into like my major and stuff, is financial literacy. We talked a lot about that. So after professional, like being a professional after your career, a lot of athletes like don't know what they want to do. So just having financial literacy, I might minor in that actually. That might be like best, because after I obviously want to go pro and stuff, but after that I want to have set like my financial stability and stuff like that. So just being like a lot locked into that. So
man, that's amazing that you are this young and you already know what you need to be doing.
Yes,
so you are together. That's what's up, man.
Thank you.
Sis, so how did you even get invited to this conference? Did your coaches have to actually put you out there to do it, or how did that work?
So actually it was my academic advisor. She had put me onto it. Actually, she sent me a application that I had to fill out. So I just put all my credentials on there and like my grades and stuff like that, and then just like why I would want to be there. And then I eventually got accepted. So that was a great like opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know that your dad played basketball. Is that a big reason why you even started playing at first?
So I've been with him just like training and stuff since young. He actually just got me into it at like 3 years old. I would say like I was at Lifetime just shooting on the 10-foot rim at like 3 years old, just right out here in Romeoville.
Okay.
And like ever since, he's just been like my guy, my trainer, like my coach. He's my first coach. I feel like in basketball, and then he's just been on me, like just sticking to my goals, sticking to like basketball, just staying hard working, my work ethic, and then just giving me whatever I need, training, just like workouts, everything that I need, and then just mentally just preparing me for the next level. He did a lot of great things for me mentally, and then like emotionally, just getting myself ready for the Division I level. And then right now, me coming back from injury, him, my mom, and my sister, they all been like very supportive, and then just getting me ready for whatever it comes. Like we got a new coaching staff as well coming, like for my basketball team back at school. So him just getting me prepared for that, being prepared to potentially like start at point guard there. So next year, so just staying locked in. He's been great. So
okay,
love him for that.
So at this point in your basketball career now, what are some of the goals that you have for this upcoming season? Some of the expectations that you might have for yourself and then for your team?
Yeah. So individually, I'll say team first, because team comes first for me. I want us to win conference this year. I feel like we got a great team coming in. We got some couple transfers and some freshmen, and then a lot of returning guys who I feel like really can propel us to like farther like into the tournament this year. So I feel like we have a big chance of winning. Just locking in, and when we go back in July 15th, like first start of summer workouts, just staying locked in, building chemistry right away, and I feel like we can go far. So obviously, like trying to make the tournament, the NCAA tournament is our goal. That's our main goal, big goals for sure. And then individually for me, I'm trying to get my ratio year back right now because it was kind of different. I got re-injured like my knee during conference, so I might not be able to get the year back, but I'm praying for it. So fingers crossed for that.
Okay.
So if I am, my individual goal would be to get freshman of the year. That's my goal, and then and then just like help my team propel them as like and be a winning asset like as much as I can. Hopefully be a starter, but whatever the role coaches need me to play, I'll play it and just become a winner. So
for yourself, if you could pick your NBA team in your NBA draft, what team would you go to?
Wherever.
He said wherever the money going.
Right, wherever God takes me.
Hey, amen to that. He said I ain't picky, like let's go. Right. Okay. What is something that you want people to know about who you are as a person and who you are as an athlete?
So person, I just feel like my character, my personality just it just exudes like confidence, just exudes being a winner, just positive. My mom was big with just like kindness, like love, caring, and then like my character will take me a long way, even past basketball, so it could like open a lot of doors for me. Saw that on Instagram a couple of days ago, just like your skill can take you so far, but your character can take you even farther. So
yes.
And then what was your second question again about being that?
I said, what else is your goal even outside of basketball as well?
Okay, goals outside of basketball, I would say probably starting up a business soon. I had this brand that me and my dad were working on a couple years ago. It's called Books and Ball, Doing Both Strong. Just trying to like show to like young kids, even like everybody in the world, that like you can't you can't just do one or the other strong. Like you gotta do both of them strong. And just like trying to have a balance between the two. So me trying to start that up, and then going to this BSA summit, this Black Student Athlete Summit this past week, it just showed me that I can just become an entrepreneur and just do whatever I want as well, even while playing basketball, even with my career. I can do more than one thing at one time. So just finding what I want to do and then just locking in with that.
Okay. So what are some of the challenges that you face by being an athlete and a student as well?
It's a lot. I would say just discipline. Like I feel like a lot of kids like these days, or like a lot of like young adults, just like are on the phone a lot. Like me, like social media is big for sure, but just like having a balance between that and like books and basketball, like just knowing that like, okay, sometimes you got to cut the phone off, or even sometimes like can't talk to family yet, sometimes can't talk to your girl sometimes, but just locking in with yourself, that's just big as well. And then like time management, getting assignments in on time, getting to practice on time, just little stuff like that, but just having like a discipline and a plan of what you want to like do like day by day, I feel like it'll get you far. So.
Man, that's such good advice.
Yeah.
Man, you are so wise for your age. I'm
thank you.
actually sitting here like, dang, this kid wise. No. Well, I want to thank you for even coming on the show, spending some time here. I already told him, y'all, off camera, when he get famous, he got to give me an interview, and I ain't got billions of dollars yet to be giving him, so he better slide.
I got you.
And I want to come to a game. I'm going to be your biggest supporter. Like, okay, let's take it up. No, but seriously, I want to thank you for coming on. I want to thank you for even spending time and giving a bit of insight on what it really is to be a student athlete. Yes. Now, are you going to a WNBA game?
I got to. I just sent Asia Reese and Carmela Cardoso just got drafted to the Sky, so I definitely want to go check them out.
Yes. Who's your favorite?
Angel Reese. I feel like her impact was so great. So,
it is.
Yeah.
It definitely.
Yeah.
It definitely is. I'm excited to even go to the game. Y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. Like, man. Well, thank you for coming on. You want to give anybody your social
me.
media just to kind of follow you and your journey and everything that you got?
Yes. So Instagram is at Troy Cicero _12. Twitter Cicero_Troy. Just check me out. Just posting a lot of great stuff on there, so just check me out and follow me. All
right. Well, y'all heard it here first. This is Jay with the Juice. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.